Alright, so we just talked about internal and external rotation in the previous video. Now we're going to show you our thumb up and thumb down extensions. Alright, so you can take the same band that you had before, just this time you need to unfix it from an object. It's easier just to use your foot for this one. So again, our band is about 6 feet long. This gives us lots of leeway to play with whenever we're learning this exercise. One comment about TheraBand is it's a rubber band, so the longer distance you have, the less resistance you have. So the closer you are to that fixed point, the more resistance you have whenever you pull it out. You'll understand this more, especially when you start getting the exercises, and you'll increase the resistance on them. So we're using our right arm, so we want to take and place the TheraBand on the floor under our left foot. So I'm going to step on it, giving us enough band so that when my arm is hanging down, there's very little to light tension on the band at that time. Alright, first thing we're going to work on is thumb up. So we make sure we grab the band with our thumb facing up, just like this. Alright? You're standing in a nice, soft, strong position. You're going to raise your arm up and then come back down. Now, one of the keys here is this motion is in a middle plane of our body. It's not straight in front of us. It's not straight out to the side. All right? It's kind of in between the two. So if you would think about on a clock face, it's not at 12 o'clock or 3 o'clock. It's at somewhere about 1:30. Okay? So we're going to take that band and we're going to trace that 1:30 all the way up until our arm is over our head. The up position is very similar to a Y. So have both arms up, it'd be like I'm making a Y in the air. And then we're going to relax it on the way back down to that stop point. Now for the other side of it, that internally rotated position, we're going to have our thumb down, and grab onto the band just the same, thumb down this time, and we're going to press up, and then come back down. This one will be a little bit more difficult for you. Now if it's a little bit too difficult, all you can do is just get a little more slack on the band, so you have a little more leeway, and then pull up. Again, as I talked about, the more band you have between the two fixed points, the easier the motion is. All right, so now we're going to go on, and we're going to work on our X's and Y's. So this time it's a very similar motion to what we just did with the thumb up and thumb down. So we're going to have the band affixed under our foot. We're going to start with a thumb down position, but this time we're going to make sure that our hand is across our body. Okay? The motion is going to be a diagonal pattern coming from your left pocket, using the right arm, coming from our left pocket up to that Y motion. Okay? So we're slicing down. A lot of times, let's think if you were a sword fighter, you're taking your sword out of your belt and you're bringing it overhead. That's the motion that we're going for. So we're going to take and grab the band thumb down in the bottom position, making sure to have appropriate amount of band taken out. We're going to come up. Now on the way up, what I want you to do is rotate your thumb back into this up position. So it's a little bit of a combination of the exercise that we did before. So it's thumb down, rolling, thumb up. And then control on the way back down, going the exact opposite direction. To switch up, you just want to make sure that the arm you're using is the opposite foot that you're standing on. So if it's left arm, it's right foot, right arm, left foot.
Thanks, Grayson. It won't stop!
Katie's going to edit this.